Everybody, it's Love My Anime, and yes, I have changed my hair color once again. My original hair kept coming up and they didn't have pink anymore, so I decided to now try a purple and red, and I hope it looks good. But anyways, for reaching 150 subscribers and beyond, thanks to all of you guys, this video is going to be 150 facts about me. Some might be interesting, some might be not so interesting, but anyways, enjoy and let's get started. Fact 1. My first name is Ketevan. Fact 2. My last name is Chikatiani, and that last name has already been butchered several times. Fact 3. I'm 25 years old. Fact 4. My birthday is April 10, 1992. Fact 5. I am an Aries. Fact 6. I was born in a year of monkey. Fact 7. I was born in Georgia, Tbilisi, which is that country right there. Fact 8. My native language is Georgian, which sounds like this. Fact 9. I'm currently trying to learn Nihongo or Japanese. Fact 10. I have 2 siblings, 1 brother and 1 sister. Fact 11. I am the middle child. Fact 12. I have epilepsy, but it's in good condition. Fact 13. I stutter, or as my speech therapist in the past says, I clutter from talking too fast. Fact 14. Although not diagnosed, I do have anxiety, especially towards social. However, you guys are slowly helping me getting better and more comfortable, so thank you. Fact 15. I used to wear braces. Fact 16. My natural hair color is dark brown. Fact 17. I have thick wavy hair. Fact 18. My hair used to be super curly and golden blonde when I was little. Fact 19. My hair used to be a lot longer than this. Down past my shoulders actually. Fact 20. I love having short hair. Fact 21. I can wiggle my ears separately or at once. So this side, and both. Fact 22. I cannot whistle. I wish I could, but never worked out. Fact 23. My favorite color is red. Fact 24. My favorite cake is strawberry, of course. Fact 25. I love many kinds of fruits and vegetables. Fact 26. However, I dislike mushrooms, zucchinis, squash, pumpkins, eggplants, olives, and avocados. Fact 27. I dislike milk. Never liked it. Not even since elementary. I hated it. Fact 28. I do love almond milk. Fact 29. I love sushi. Fact 30. I used to have 4 hamsters. Fact 31. I always wanted a dog. Fact 32. My favorite dogs are Yorkshire Terriers, or Yorkies for short. Fact 33. I cannot own a dog because my apartment won't allow it. Fact 34. I am a fan of Two Steps from Hell music. Fact 35. I love many genres of music. Fact 36. However, I dislike heavy metal. Fact 37. Unless the tune of it is catchy for me. That's what I look for in songs. Fact 38. My 2 favorite singers are Lady Gaga and Katy Perry. Fact 39. My 2 favorite bands are Imagine Dragons and Fun. Fact 40. I love watching YouTube. Fact 41. My 2 favorite YouTube channels to watch are Good Mythical Morning and Shane Dawson. Fact 42. I am subscribed to 64 channels. Fact 43. I only watch about 33 of the channel's videos. Fact 44. I first joined YouTube July 17, 2010. Fact 45. My very first YouTube channel name was Art Piece Master and then turned into TES and Other Crafts. Fact 46. I have always wanted to make YouTube videos and build a community. However, I was afraid that no one would really care what I did or made at all, or even watch them. But you guys certainly proved me wrong. Fact 47. I now have my own YouTube channel called Love My Anime. Fact 48. I started love my anime towards the end of December last year. Fact 49. I am grateful for all of my wonderful subscribers. Fact 50. I used to play the flute. Fact 51. I can play the piano. Fact 52. I have never smoked in my life and don't plan on starting. Fact 53. I do drink, but only on holidays and special occasions. And I prefer cocktails more than beers too. Blech. Fact 54. I'm a lightweight. Fact 55. I become the silly, uncontrollable laughing type whenever I get even slightly drunk. Fact 56. I love playing Cardfight Vanguard. Fact 57. I have been playing Cardfight Vanguard for more than a year now. Fact 58. My very first Vanguard clan was Neonectars. Fact 59. I have a 12-year-old Build-A-Bear named Fluffy. And this is him. His birthday is July 12, 2005. Fact 60. I was the quiet type baby, meaning I barely cried and my parents could just like put me anywhere they wanted and I would just stay there and not make any noise at all. In fact, they had to call my name out throughout the house to make sure I was still in the house. Fact 61. I am an introvert, so I really don't like the spotlight that much and I prefer others to be ahead of me, but I'm slowly working towards being more of an extrovert. However, deep inside, I'm still an introvert and I like my peace and quiet. Fact 62. I am an aunt. Fact 63. I have one nephew. Fact 64. I moved to America when I was 6 years old in 1998. Fact 65. I live in Brattleboro, Vermont. Fact 66. I have been living in the same apartment ever since I moved to America. Fact 67. I started school in America from first grade. Fact 68. I graduated in 2010 with honors. Fact 69. I'm still a virgin. Fact 70. I went to Academy School for elementary. Fact 71. I went to Brattleboro Area Middle School for middle school. Fact 72. I went to Brattleboro Union High School for high school. Fact 73. I was in the honor roll twice. Once in 9th grade and a second time in 11th grade. Fact 74. I have never been sent to detention due to bad behavior. Fact 75. I have only been sent to detention once in my life along with 50 other people because there was this like event happening outside and the teachers themselves said we could go out if we wanted to and watch the event. So, I along with 50 and more other students went outside, and then when we came back inside, the teachers were like, all we're going to detention for skipping class, and I was like, what? How does that even make sense? So I do not count that as an official detention. Fact 76. My most favorite class was art class. Fact 77. My least favorite class was social studies. Fact 78. I got my first driver's license when I was 21 years old. Fact 79. I got my very first car on my 22nd birthday. Fact 80. I have been to Disneyland once when I was 12 years old. Fact 81. I have been to Universal Studios more than 5 times. Fact 82. I used to take martial arts class. Fact 83. I took martial arts class for up to 7 years. Fact 84. I trained in Shorin-ryu, Karate, and Aikido. Fact 85. I have a brown belt in Karate and a green belt in Aikido. Fact 86. I have never really desired a black belt and I'm happy where I stopped. Fact 87. I used to be in the Big Brothers Big Sisters program as a big sister 3 times. Fact 88. I used to go to the Boys and Girls Club. Fact 89. I have 13 certificate of achievements. Fact 90. I was in the newspaper 5 times. Fact 91. I have volunteered in more than 5 different places, from daycares to thrift stores. Fact 92. I have more than 10,000 hours of volunteer work done. And it's that much numbers because usually when I volunteer at a place, I usually stay there for more than a year. Fact 93. I once stopped 2 strangers from committing suicide by talking to them online, and at the end they both thanked me and I was very happy that I was able to change their minds. Fact 94. I love doing good deeds. Fact Fact 95, I'm a huge Skyrim fan. Fact 96, I used to be able to speak Dovazul or dragon language. However, it's not so good anymore, but I still remember some words. Fact 97, I have 4 consoles: PlayStation, PlayStation 4, Nintendo 64, and Xbox 360. Fact 98, I love shopping for video games and anime collectibles or anything that has to do with anime more than clothes and fashion stuff. Unless the fashion has to do anything with anime, but yeah, I prefer going into GameStop more than going into Forever 21. Fact 99, I am more into fantasy, stealth, and sword games more than shooter games, such as Skyrim, Diablo 3, and Dishonored. Fact 100, Skyrim will always be my #1 favorite game. Fact 101, Destiny is the only shooter game that I really enjoy playing. Fact 102, I have been interested in drawing and art since I was 3 years old. Fact 103, art is my life passion. Fact 104, art is something I can never give up. Fact 105, I love being creative. Fact 106, I have a talent in drawing portraits. Fact 107, I started getting into anime drawing about a year ago. Fact 108, I am currently working on my own manga called Blessed Wizards. Fact 109, I like to make costume props. Fact 110, I have made my own cosplay costumes before, which were Daedric armor and Ursa Scarlet's outfit. Fact 111, I currently own 2 anime swords. One of them is Kirito's Elucidator, and the second one is the sword Rin Okumura uses. Fact 112, I own 4 cosplay wigs and have plans on getting much more. Fact 113, the very first anime con I have ever been to was Kineticon. Fact 114, I have been to Kineticon 4 times. Fact 115, I have cosplayed as Ursa, Asuna, and in Daedric armor. Fact 116, this year I went to Anime Boston for the very first time, and it was the best time of my life. Fact 117, I have met 4 of my favorite anime voice actors, including Jeremy Lee, Brina, Patrick, and Michelle. Fact 118, I will fangirl anytime I see an anime merch or an anime store. Fact 119, I did not watch anime when I was a kid, except for Pokemon. I was more into the classics of Dexter's Lab, Courage the Cowardly Dog, the Powerpuff Girls, Foster Home for Imaginary Friends, those kind of stuff. Fact 120, the very first Pokemon game I ever played was Fire Red. Fact 121, my very first favorite Pokemon was Jigglypuff, and now it is currently Infernape. Fact 122, my 2 favorite Pokemon starters are Torchic and Chimchar. Fact 123, my favorite female Pokemon character is Dawn. Fact 124, I stopped watching Pokemon after Sinnoh ended. Fact 125, I have stopped watching and stopped liking Pokemon after Sinnoh ended, and I still don't like any of the new current Pokemon at all. Yeah, it kind of ruined for me. Oh well. Fact 126, the first anime that got me into anime was Bleach. Fact 127, my very first anime crush was Toshiro Hitsugaya. Fact 128, my top 3 anime crushes are Grateful Buster, Toshiro Hitsugaya, and Rin Okumura. But there are way more than that as well. Fact 129, I have watched more than 20 anime. Fact 130, my top favorite anime are Fairy Tail, It's a Scientific Railgun, Sword Art Online, and Kyokai no Kanata. Fact 131, I have watched A Certain Scientific Railgun more than 15 times. Fact 132, my favorite anime song is Daisy from Kyokai no Kanata. Fact 133, I like to listen to K-pop. Fact 134, my favorite K-pop song is Dope by BTS. Fact 135, I collect anime figures and Figmas. Fact 136, the most expensive figure I own is Haru from Free, but my favorite figure I own is of course Ursa. Fact 137, I also love buying manga. Fact 138, I own around 38 manga. Fact 139, Fairy Tail is life. As in, it is my life. Fairy Tail will never leave me. Even if it's ending, and I'm probably gonna like crying in a corner somewhere, I'm just gonna like rewatch it and over and over and over again. Fact 140, Ursa Scarlet has become my idol and inspiration. Fact 141, there is absolutely no other anime character I love more than Ursa Scarlet. Fact 142, I got my very first tattoo when I was 23 years old. Fact 143, my tattoo is Ursa Scarlet's guild mark, this right here. Fact 144, my dream is to meet Colleen, the voice of Ursa. And at the same time, I'm kind of afraid because I feel like, yeah, I'm probably gonna faint seeing her. Fact 145, my favorite dragon slayer from Fairy Tail is Wendy. Fact 146, I am the guild master of Fairy Tail's second origins that I have created along with a friend on Kick. Fact 147, the guild has been active for more than 2 years now and currently has up to 17 members. Fact 148, I love Fairy Tail original soundtrack music. Fact 149, my two favorite arcs from Fairy Tail are Edalus and the Grand Magic Games. And finally, fact 150, my favorite Fairy Tail OST is Fairy's Challenge. Well, that is it. 150 facts. Some of them were probably boring as hell, others, I don't know, interesting. But either way, there's probably a lot more, such as, you know, I can play a few Fairy Tail OST songs, such as Fairy Glitter on the piano, and you know, just a bit more, but at the same time those probably don't even matter that much. But yes, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed my video and thank you for watching. Well, that is it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any requests on a future video you would like me to do. Also, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, please do me a favor and click that subscribe button down below and the little notification bell as well, so that you can know the next time I upload a video, because the anime community is awesome and I'm making these videos just for you.